Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Starting with this video, we'll be introducing a new rating system. Every video, every game, will now be rated with a bronze, silver, or gold zombie hand stamps of approval. So to get things kicked off, let's get into the video. 10 horror games you shouldn't play while alone. Part 2. Oh, no. Love you guys. Peace. Blair Witch is a first-person, story-driven psychological horror game based on the cinematic lore of the Blair Witch. It's 1996, a young boy disappears in the Black Hills Forest near Burkittsville, Maryland. As Ellis, a former police officer with a troubled past, you join the search. What starts as an ordinary investigation soon turns into an endless nightmare as you confront your fears and the Blair Witch, a mysterious force that haunts the woods. The developer is Bloober Team SA and was released August 30th, 2019. Blair Witch receives a gold zombie hand stamp of approval.
Psych.
This is your chance to do something good, Alice. Don't waste it.
Experience the story of Alexander Green and find out what happened on the day of the accident in this first-person horror adventure. Follow the development of Alex, solve puzzles around the event, and try not to fall into madness as you search for answers. The developer is MediaTale and was released October 22nd, 2022. Psych receives a gold zombie hand stamp of approval. In Rise of Insanity, as a doctor of psychology, you will explore the darkest recesses of the human mind. Overcome your fear to find the truth behind the tragedy that has befallen your family. The developer is Red Limb Studio and was released March 1st, 2018. Rise of Insanity receives a silver zombie hand stamp of approval.
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence.
Could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow?
Guilty, guilty!
What a weird case. I think sometimes that I messed up.
You shouldn't be there.
A family tragedy. A mother and child were murdered.
Weird case. Weird case.
So, can we continue? Great.
Weird case only. Experimental methods. Only experimental.
Honey, give me the towel from the bedroom. Take control over
In Sound Mind is an imaginative, first-person psychological horror with frenetic puzzles, unique boss fights, and original music by the Living Tombstone. Journey within the inner workings of the one place you can't seem to escape, your own mind. The developer is We Create Stuff, and it was released September 28th, 2021. In Sound Mind receives a silver zombie hand stamp of approval.
I am not paranoid. I don't believe in monsters or myths. What I am is a realist. And as such, the world can be a little dark. What is happening to me? What am I becoming? What a beautiful and fragile thing the mind is. How devastatingly strange it can be.
Don't you agree, Tanya?
Treze Trilhas is home to the St. Dinfna Hotel, a decadent site that is the subject of numerous rumors including mysterious disappearances and paranormal activity. Hoping to break the story, amateur journalist Roberto travels to Santa Catarina following a tip from his friend Stephanie. His investigative skills will be needed not only to uncover the truth but to survive when reality is turned upside down with his discovery of a camera that reveals different timelines, a fanatical cult, human experiments, and apparitions roaming the halls. Solve puzzles and scavenge for anything to stop their hunt as the past, present, and future collide. The developer is Pulsatrix Studios and was released June 28, 2022. Fobia St. Dinfna Hotel receives a silver zombie hand stamp of approval. Layers of Fear 2 is a first-person psychological horror game with an emphasis on exploration and story. Players control a Hollywood actor who heeds the call of an enigmatic director to take on the lead role in a film shot abroad on an ocean liner. Beware, for all may not be truly what it seems. The developer is Bloober Team SA, and it was released May 28, 2019. Layers of Fear receives a silver zombie hand stamp of approval.
Do you hear it? That distant rumble. The tide rises in the veins of the world. It comes for you. Weak, weightless, worthless. Shift the balance. When chasing dreams, we often find ourselves in a nightmare.
Amnesia Rebirth is a first-person horror adventure. Uncover your past and survive the Algerian desert. Fear is your enemy. Stay calm to not succumb to an illness threatening you and your loved ones. Avoid darkness, hide from monsters, and solve puzzles. Adventure mode available for a less scary experience. The developer is Frictional Games and was released October 20th, 2020. Amnesia Rebirth receives a gold zombie hand stamp of approval.
I don't know where this will take us, but it can't be any worse.
The door! Get to the door! Everyone!
I keep blacking out. It feels like I'm losing control.
You are not thinking clearly. It can't end this way.
This is only going to get worse.
Fear and anxiety prevail after the darkest tales from Japanese folklore come to life in this first-person psychological horror game. Set in a feudal era, Ikai revolves around the priestess of a shrine struggling to defeat the spirits of her past and present. The developer is Enflame and was released March 29th, 2022. Ikai receives a bronze zombie hand stamp of approval.
Hysteria has spread even through the most skeptical villagers. They are talking about a demon. It hasn't shown up yet, but they can feel its presence.
Sacred blood has been spilled to open the doorway of the underworld. I'm so sorry, Uncle. I'm going to fix it all. What's happening?
Naoko, I must leave.
Father's Day is a psychological thriller that is a spin-off and prequel to the game Find Yourself. The dream of living happily ever after was destroyed after Phil lost his wife and son. Obsessed with the desire to return them, he develops a plan. The developer is Amica Games and was released October 22nd, 2022. Father's Day receives a silver zombie hand stamp of approval. Mirror Forge is a first-person psychological survival horror game. Roam between realities of fear, madness, and machinery. Solve puzzles, explore an atmospheric world, survive horrifying entities. The developer is Mistiv Dev and was released December 6, 2022. Mirror Forge receives a bronze zombie hand stamp of approval.